Hello, welcome to the LEGO Marvel Superheroes review. This is set 76032, the Avengers Quinjet City Chase. A little fun fact right here, if you want to get Black Widow in both cases, she's only in the Quinjet set for some reason. In first Avengers you couldn't get her, apart from the really big Shield fighter jet set. So yeah, Black Widow is still the hardest and most annoying figure to get, because she's only in the most expensive sets of both movies. Got this from Minifigure Lego shop in Hong Kong Central. They're right next to the escalator in Hong Kong Central, so you want to check out that. They're just next to the first section. And speaking of Hong Kong Central, this truck has Korean on it, so I'm guessing that the Avengers arrive in Korea, maybe. But the background is Hong Kong. I mean, this bridge is in Hong Kong, but the bridge is in front of Hong Kong. There's no bridge here in Hong Kong or Victoria Harbour, but the image on the back is Hong Kong Victoria Harbour during the day, because there's the HSBC Bank, there's the IFC building is probably right behind here, maybe you can see a bit of it there. But yeah, the back image is Hong Kong. There's the Hong Kong Ferry, Star Ferry. In fact, this is probably an older image of Hong Kong, because all of this is land by now. So this is a really old Hong Kong image, or some sort of stock photo that they just used and didn't realize, Asian city. Yeah, it's Hong Kong. So does this mean they might appear in Hong Kong? But it's not in any of the trailers, and no one's been filming Avengers in Hong Kong, so this image is totally fake. Bad Lego and design box team. Still, it's cool to have Hong Kong in a Lego box, hey? Super Jumper crap on the right, and showcasing all the minifigures in this set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures. Only... No, that's 6. No, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, whoops. I keep looking at Super Jumper and thinking it's like another figure. Oopsies. So, this heavy box, because it's quite big. Open it up. Captain America gets another bike. He loves his bikes. He is almost a Kamen Rider. So yeah, just opening up the ship and showing you all the different little gimmicks of the set. And of course, if we let everything fall out, we have that comic book again. If you want to take a closer look at that, head over to the Avengers Tower review. I'm not going through the booklet again. 2 instruction manuals, big ones, quite heavy. We'll go through those in a sec. So we have 1 medium, 2 medium, and 4 big bags. And both instruction manuals are pretty big and a bit flimsy. Odd that these instructions are not in a little plastic bag, whereas the one in the Avengers Tower is. Again, no idea why that is. Hey look, Hong Kong Shanghai Bank. See a clear image of it there, because there's different edit of this photo. Yeah, sure, whatever. So, minifigure build guide there. On the back you have a Lego Cities advertisement. Swamp sets and Lego Club, and the second booklet starts off with building Captain America's bike, more Lego online stuff, parts guide, which is really big because there's a lot of parts in here, of course, right there, and 3 pages of parts guide. Gimmicks of the actual toy again, and here's the last page after everything's built. So yeah, please check out the showcase video where I built the set in Ultra HD, like new photos, and stay after jump cut for the rest of the review. So the set is done. Hey, crappy hero jumper that supposedly damaged some of the figures is totally useless and gimmicky. Get out of the way. First we have this tiny little truck, which yeah, okay, so you got the cockpit here and whatever. You can sit only 1 figure in there, even though sitting to the side. You can maybe sit another one in there if you're really lucky and put a lot of time into it, but not really. The gimmick of this van is, well, first of all, you open inside and you have a little carrying thing for Vision, which is created by Ultron in here. This carrying thing is a bit fidgety because these 2 pieces just move around a lot. So sometimes you might put this down in there. Oopsies, you can't do that. Put that like that. Oopsies, you can't do that, or else it won't fit in the van. You have to put it, pretty much line it up. And just stick that in there. It's a bit wobbly, and then you can close the top, kinda. The top piece opens up like that, and Ultron's supposed to stand on top of there for some reason. And this whole piece can come off, revealing the seating, the driving area as well. So to combine the two pieces, which is fine. And finally, you have a gimmicky thing here, this plate right here. Push that down, and boom, the whole thing falls apart. Ultron falls down, and this thing comes out. And hooray, Vision is saved. If you don't have Vision in there, you do have a okay amount of space in there to sit someone in there, maybe, kinda. So the only downside in here is these doors are pretty tight, so opening a lot of the times will just pull the wall apart when you just want to open the door. Just to stick a Vision back in there. So you can see here, I can't push this down because I've obviously done something wrong here. No, that needs to go forward a little bit. Stick this back in there. Let's try that again. Very fishy. I can't push this down. Never mind. Put that in the back. You got Captain America's bike. I like this bike a lot, especially what it looks like after the stickers will be applied. But I like this bike shape a lot. Very slimline. Nightwing should have had this bike over the big bulky one that they used to have. Oh well, they didn't have those bikes back then, so gotta deal with it. And we have the giant jet, which I'm gonna have to really zoom out to see all of this in all of its glory. It's super big, has 3 wheels underneath, so you can move it, push it along. So very big ship. I think it's almost the same size, pretty much the same size as the previous version. Just all blue now, and of course there's a lot of different features. Like, it looks similar, but it's not the same. First you have the front cockpit, of course, like this little headrest bit. I always like these little details that they add in these vehicle cockpits these days. And these two things, they obviously computer panel sticker. I haven't stuck there yet. This thing is attached on all these gear things, so it can move a little bit. It's not necessarily a feature, it's just the way they've done it, so the cockpit can point down a little bit, but it's nice. Like, you can do something with it maybe. These two flaps, two cannons right there, good guns, like them. Open this up and you can put the bike in there. And what it does is you push this piece down, push it down, and it'll pop this open, so the bike will fall out and Captain America springs to action. So that's something. The wings on little hinges as well, good for storage really. Just put them down so they can get stored in the cupboard easier, or up if you really want to. It's like a new kind of fighter, hooray! This piece here also pushes down. You can see, pushes up, down. We'll see that in a sec. Let's quick look at the back. I do like the back because this opens up just like it does in the movies, with these two panels also moving with this. So that's kind of fun. Makes it look more mechanical. So that's nice. Got some like a little fire extinguisher and wrench in there. So again, Captain America or someone else Hawkeye can probably stand in there and be like, mission start. So close that back up. So this one closes really nicely. Like the little details on these little engine streams. So down here, which popped off, this is a really fragile joint actually. So probably the worst part of the plane. I'm probably never going to use it because it'll just keep breaking off. I'm going to have to do this off camera because it's quite hard. Just plug that gun back in. You can see here there's one of these nice shooty guns on this little bore arm, which is only attached by these two plates, which kind of works, not really. So I can just rotate this on an angle. Like I said, it's really fidgety. I can sort of plug it back in just to hide. It's come off again. It's not too much fun, this. Maybe it's a wrong angle, I can't. So what if this one just, no, it's not turning. Oh, no, no, it has to be this way. Terrible. Really bad joint. I'm getting really annoyed here. Can't plug it back in, so I'm just gonna do that. It's kind of in. It's fine. I did get it in before. That'll do. I'm not gonna bother that anymore. And this side, Scarlett Johansson would just sort of plug in there, holding one gun, and this one should be apart. Whoops. Okay, one hand holds on the ropes, this rope, and one hand holds the gun, just plugs in there, and you push this, and she'll fall out with this. So that's something she can do. So just for now, I'll just store this back in here. Just plug the rope in. So that's this giant jet. Quite a lot to do here, apart from that gun being really annoying if you're trying to store it back inside. So minifigure time. We got Captain America. More detail on this on the Hydra base invasion, but it's a pretty good figure. Could like it. I like all the extra details here. The print on this is pretty good. Shield's a bit too shiny, maybe. Like it darker, or maybe like molding lines in there. When you see, look, this shield is misprinted. Again, I expect that from a bootleg, but not an official Lego figure. That's again really annoying. Next we have this Iron Man, which is also in Avengers Tower and Hulkbuster set. This one has a bad mouth print with gold missing. Standard Tony Stark head with happy and face. Avengers Tower comes with the hairpiece, so if you want the hairpiece you gotta get the Avengers Tower or other Lego sets, but yeah. In terms of Age of Ultron sets, that's the only one that comes with hairpieces. So yeah, torso's pretty good, like the other Mark a lot more, but yeah, still lots of details going on here, pretty good. More details like I said on the other videos. Now I move on to the exclusive figures. We have the second Black Widow figure. There's also a third one, that big shield headed carrier, but that's another story. This version here, the hair's pretty good. Look on the back, standard face. They left the beauty mark on from Scarlett Johansson on this figure, which is the only distinguishing figure of this female head. Body print's pretty nice. I like the light blue that shines on this black plastic, so this is pretty good. Again, she is in the most expensive set. It's like people know that people really like Scarlett Johansson, so they're gonna have to go for it. Second unique figure in this set, we have Vision right here. Well, obviously he's in a dark room in the trailer, so his suit looks darker, but this green looks a bit just too moldy for my liking. I would like this to be a little bit darker. Gold, yellow, that yellow shiny soft cape. Purple head's pretty good. The print overall is decent. I think his printed although is slightly off center on his legs, just a tiny bit. And the back right there is also printed pretty nicely. It's very sharp and not over complicated, but pretty detailed. And you can draw some parallels to Ultron's figure, of course. Put them down right there. There's Ultron. From first glance, it looks like that he just has a orange head underneath, but no, this head is actually printed. I don't think I picked that up on camera. Try to see if I can try and pick up the print on camera. There, right there. Basically the jaw pieces on all the other Ultron figures, this one has little orange printed on orange, so it's really hard to see. Has this bottom piece which is on the smaller set of Ultron. And has this helmet. No, the helmet piece is only in the smaller set, and this piece is also in Hulkbuster set. So you can still combine the helmets together from those two sets and get a somewhat Ultimate Ultron look. Obviously the body's got to look different and you don't have a transparent orange head for it. But yeah, here he is. Obviously he's got more armor now, so his body is less complex because it's got plating that covers everything. Still have a lot of tiny little grey lines to add details to it, so it looks pretty good. The tummy area is probably the best. Print on the leg is decent here. He's molded in a slightly lighter shade of silver plastic. Back print's also very decent. At one point I swear they're probably going to use this similar helmet for Captain America, but they're like, oh, all the bootlegs are doing that, so let's not do that, let's give it to Ultron instead. Maybe. I'm just guessing here, because this helmet is very Captain America helmet-like as well. And the whole look is pretty completed, just with the jaw piece or just with the helmet. It looks so the jaw piece and helmet piece put together are pretty good, but on their own they do look a little bit weird. Now this is the most expensive set, so it's going to be really annoying for some to get this set because you know, they can't afford it. However, there are 3 exclusive figures here: the Ultron, Black Widow, and Vision. They're really important. The little vehicle is kind of crap. The bike is, I like this kind of bike. And so far this is a really good set to have if you can afford it. If you can't, it's just really annoying that they put those 3 exclusive figures in here, just sort of kind of force you to get it. But good thing is you can get other versions of Ultron, so if you're not too bothered which version you're getting, then that's okay, I guess. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and guys, take care and have a nice day. Bye.